Hello, friends, and welcome back to Morning Meeting. Friends, I'm happy that you're here today because I have a very important book that we're reading today. Today, we are reading Something Happened in Our Town, written by Marianne Solano, Marietta Collins, and Anne Hazard. Friends, I decided to read this book to you today because you may have heard that someone was recently killed by the police. And sometimes it can be really hard to talk about. So let's read this book and maybe it'll help us discuss it a little bit more. Let's get started. Something bad happened in our town. The news was on the TV, the radio, and the internet. The grown-ups didn't think kids knew about it, but the kids in Mrs. Garcia's class heard some older kids talking about it, and they had questions. After school, Emma asked her mother, "Why did the police shoot that man?" "It was a mistake," her mother said. "I feel sad for the man and his family." "Yes, the police thought he had a gun," said her father. "It wasn't a mistake," said her sister Liz. "The cops shot him because he was black." Emma was confused. "He's brown, not black," she said. "Some black people have dark brown skin and some have light brown skin," Emma's father explained. "Black usually means African American. Most of their ancestors were brought here from Africa as slaves." "I know what a slave is," said Emma. "That's when you have to do whatever the other person says." "Yes, slaves had to do whatever white people told them to do. Even after slavery ended, white people didn't let black people live where they wanted to live. Go to school with white people or vote." Who are white people? White people come from places in Europe or Russia or other countries. We are white, even though our skin is light tan. "Did our family do those bad things a long time ago?" asked Emma. "Yes," answered her mother. "Back then, many white people thought that they were better than black people, even though it wasn't true." Liz added, "Some white people still think most black men and boys are dangerous, even though they are not." "Was the man that got shot dangerous?" asked Emma. "No," her mother said. "Shooting him was a mistake. It was a mistake that is part of a pattern." "Like the pattern on my blanket?" Emma asked. "Yes, but this pattern is being nice to white people and mean to black people. It's an unfair pattern." "Suppose you had a birthday party and invited everyone in your class except the black kids," her mother said. "How would the black kids feel?" "They would be sad," Emma said, "or mad. And you would be missing out because you never know who is going to be your best friend," said Liz. "And you can help others to be fair," said her mother. "Like telling Anna to stop teasing Ling about her name?" asked Emma. Her mother gave her a hug. "Yes, just like that." In another house, Josh asked his mother, "Can police go to jail?" "Yes," said his mother. "Why do you ask?" "The white policeman who shot the black man," said Josh. "Will he go to jail?" "What he did was wrong," said his mother. "But he won't go to jail," said his father. "Why not?" asked Josh. "Cops stick up for each other," said Josh's brother Malcolm. "And they don't like black men." Josh was confused. "Why not? Some police are black." "You're right," said his mother. "Uncle James is a police officer, and so is my friend Kenya. There are many cops, black and white, who make good choices," said his father. but we can't always count on them to do what's right. Malcolm added, I could get stopped by the police just because I'm black, even if I don't do anything wrong. That's not fair, Josh said. What if it was a white man in the car? Would the police have shot him? They probably wouldn't have even stopped the car, his father said. Sometimes white people are treated better than black people, said his mother, but it's not right. Everybody should be treated fairly. Josh's mother gave him a hug. We're proud of who you are, Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King Jr., and Nelson Mandela were strong and brave black leaders. They showed us that we can stand up for our rights and set good examples for others. They were treated unfairly, but helped others learn to be more fair. Some people haven't learned yet, said his father angrily. Why are you mad? Asked Josh. I'm mad that we're still treated poorly sometimes, but I can use my anger to make things better, said his father. Black people have a lot of power if we work together and make changes. I have power, Josh says, and I'm smart. His father smiled. You're right. His mother added, and you can change people's hearts by sticking up for someone who is not treated fairly. Like how Malcolm sticks up for me when the kids tease me about my glasses, Josh asked. He tells them to step off. Just like that, his parents said. The next day, a new kid joined Emma in Josh's class. His name is Omid, and he was from a country far away. Omid didn't know where to sit or what to do because it was his first day in school. He talked a little bit, but it was hard to understand him. He said he was learning English. After lunch, the class went outside to play soccer. Daniel and Sophia picked kids to be on their team. All the kids were picked to be on a team except Omid. Daniel said Omid probably didn't know how to play because he was new. Sophia said Omid might not be good at soccer. Josh remembered what his mother said about sticking up for people who are treated unfairly. Emma remembered what her mother said about unfair patterns in birthday parties. All of a sudden, Omid wasn't alone. Emma and Josh were leading him to their team. We have enough kids on our team, Daniel said. We don't need him. But Josh was ready. Step off, he said. He's playing. Yeah, said Emma. We don't want to miss out. And just like that, Emma and Josh gained a new friend and started a better pattern in their school. The end. Friend, when you hear that someone's been killed by the police, how does that make you feel? Yeah, it makes me feel sad too. And sometimes a little bit mad, but mostly sad. Because the person who was killed wasn't killed because they were trying to do something bad to someone else. It's simply because of the way that they look. Now I want you to tell an adult that's around you exactly how you feel, whether it's mad, sad, whatever those feelings may be. And I want you to ask them some questions about why these things happen. Because, friend, it can help you to better understand why these things happen and what you and your family can do to keep each other safe. And to the adults, thank you for allowing me to read this book to your child. And I hope that it helps you spark a conversation in your household about police brutality. Well, friends, that is all the time that we have for today. I hope that you have enjoyed reading Something Happened in Our Town. And remember, it's a great day to have a great day. So go and make today great. I'll see you next time, friend. Bye.